thought we really need to start with a story. Yeah, some of my favorite stories have to do with animals, and of course, with any good story, you actually should have a number of learning points, lessons, morals from the story. So let me tell you one about animals, and I've entitled it "Lessons for the Corporate World from the Animal Kingdom." Lessons for the corporate world from the animal kingdom. And so obviously there are, I think, a number of lessons that will be applicable to the industry that we are in. I dare say also a number of lessons applicable to us as individuals, including politicians standing on the stage. All right. So let me share with you the cast. There's a bird, there's a rabbit, there's a turkey, there's a cow, and there's a fox. And the setting is that well, it's taking place around a tree in the center of a farm. All right, and so obviously you've got a farmer somewhere in the background. 3 scenes. So let me describe the first scene. It's a beautiful autumn day, right? And at the top of the tree, you have the bird. And the bird was really enjoying itself thoroughly. So the chirping was especially joyous, especially loud and captivating. And along came the rabbit, and the rabbit was gazing up at the bird, and he said, "How I wish I could be like you. You're so carefree, you are enjoying yourself tremendously, you've got great vantage point up there. I wish I could be taking things easy like you." And then the bird said, "Why not give it a try? It's such a beautiful autumn day. Just take a seat, rest for 10 minutes, contemplate the world, look at the beautiful scenery." And the rabbit thought, "Yeah, maybe I should take that advice and I would do that." So the rabbit sat down at the bottom of the tree, was enjoying himself thoroughly, but unfortunately not paying very much attention to what's happening around it. And along came the sly fox, and we know what happened next. The fox had an easy meal. So the first lesson that we need to draw from that story is that to sit around and do nothing, we must be very high up. Part 2, all right? And the bird is still up there, having a great time, and it attracted the turkey. And the turkey said, "Ah!" But the turkey saw what happened to the rabbit, so the turkey said, "How I wish I could be up there with you." And the bird said, "But you know, you can try, fly up here, and we can enjoy ourselves together." And turkey thought, "But you know, I don't have the strength to fly, my wings are not powerful, and my muscles are not strong enough." And the cow came along, and the cow heard this conversation, and the cow said, "You know what? I think I can help you. You know, the farmer takes these pieces of dried dung, and he uses it for the fire. Right? And obviously, there's a lot of energy contained in these pieces of dung. So here, why don't you take this bag of dung, eat some of it, and as you go up the tree, well, you'll see whether you are able to make it to the top." And so the turkey took the advice of the cow, started munching on the dung. Pardon me, because I know some of you are still having dessert, but you know, it's not advised to do something similar. Started flapping its wings, and sure enough, it felt stronger. So half hopping, half flying, it made its way up the tree. It had almost reached the bird, and it got really excited, and munching furiously on the dung, it started gobbling very, very loudly. This being autumn, the farmer came out, saw the turkey, and said, the turkey would make a wonderful meal for Thanksgiving. And so he took out the gun and he shot the turkey. All right? There's a lesson to be learned from this second scene. So the second lesson is, bullshit can get you near the top, but it takes more than bullshit to keep you up there. Third scene, all right? Late autumn, sudden frost, bird did not have enough time to fly south for winter, and so it fell to the ground and it was half frozen to death. The cow came along, and the cow, being a very compassionate animal, said, "You know what, I really must find ways to help this bird. I know what I'll do. The warmth of my fresh dung will revive this bird." And so he deposited some fresh dung on the bird, and sure enough, the bird became warmer and warmer, felt better and better, and started chirping. At first, he was saying, "Oh, it's great to be alive, wonderful," and so on. But after a while, he said, "What is this smell? Why is everything so sticky? What a mess! I mean, how can the cow do this to me?" And it started chirping more and more. And of course, it attracted the attention of the fox. And the fox came along, zoomed into the dung because of the noise from the bird, started digging around, got the bird out of the dung, and the bird was very happy. And the bird said, "Wonderful, Mr. Fox, you're so good." Fox cleaned it up, and then the fox ate the bird. So there are 3 lessons to be learned from this last part, and then I'll go very quickly into what remarks I want to make for this afternoon. 3 lessons from this last part. The first is that not everyone who drops shit on you is your enemy. And obviously, the second part, converse of it, is not everyone who picks you out of shit is your friend. And the third part is sometimes when we are deep in shit, it's better to keep our mouths shut.